What is up guys, and welcome back to another Classic Fresh video. So with Season of Mastery, aka Classic Fresh, being openly tested on the open beta right now, we have a lot of information about what is being tested. They are currently testing it on the open beta, you can go and test it for yourself. We have the changes publicly available to us, and Blizzard are being super informative, super communicative on the forums, talking about the actual changes, what they are looking to implement, and the actual what they are testing on the open beta and the reasoning behind the open beta as well, and also talking about future changes to Classic WoW or Classic Fresh. So Blizzard is being super apparent, super transparent about what they are changing for Classic Fresh, and that brings me to the topic of this video, which is why are they not addressing botting? If they are not addressing botting for Classic Fresh, are they actually intending to do anything about it? We haven't heard anything about botting at all. Like, are they going to have active game masters this time around to actively monitor the state of the game and actually, well, being a game master in the game itself and taking care of the servers, banning exploiters, banning bots? Will we have any of those? Or will they fix botting internally, making some sort of, I don't know, some safe system against botting? Will they do a better job this time around? Botting was a huge topic in Classic WoW. It made several headlines both on YouTube, in news articles as well, and Reddit as well, with thousands and tens of thousands of upvotes on Reddit, and a lot of people noticed these bots. The bots were literally out of control, and there were several types. So no matter how you were playing the game, this would affect you in one way, shape or form. If you're a gold farmer, it really affects you, but no matter what you're doing, if you're a casual player, PvPer, or raider, the bots in Classic WoW will always have a negative impact, and it should really be looked at. It really should be fixed. I don't know how it should be fixed, but it should be fixed in some way, shape or form. Botting or botters should be banned. We should have active game masters, or just someone actively banning all of the bots. It was a huge problem in Classic WoW. We had several stages of botting. We basically had stage 1 where we had hunters farming Dire Maul East or Dire Maul West. Whenever Dire Maul became available, they could do tribute runs, and they could also hack through the wall and go there super fast. We also had arcane crystal mining in phase 1 and phase 2. We also had mage bots that were flying inside Sul'Gurub. We had bots that were hacking under the ground and farming blood vines in Sul'Gurub as well. We had rogues that were stealthing and pickpocketing. We had a lot of different bots in Classic WoW. If you're a PvPer, we had botters that were artificially increasing the amount of players in the PvP bracket or the PvP pool, making it easier for you to rank up, and there were huge botting operations like this happening all throughout both regions or all regions on every single server, where you had several people from the enemy faction that would run to your graveyard, and they would just run to the graveyard and then kill themselves over and over, or you would kill them pretty much, and they would release, take 5 steps forward, you would kill them, and they would release again and do that on repeat, which was a botting operation, was set up for several hours every single day, where you could log on to a level 1 or level 5 character and just kill them to get yourself into the PvP bracket, to increase or to make it easier for yourself to rank up on your main. And if you're a raider, this is where it gets really hardcore. In Classic WoW we had several bots that were camping Black Lotus spawns, and they were holding those Black Lotuses back to reduce the amount of Black Lotuses available in the game itself, creating a very scarce supply of Black Lotus, increasing the actual price by a lot, and the demand was there from before. So this would increase the price by a lot as well, and for many big servers, both in EU and NA, there were never enough Black Lotus on the auction house to supply your guild. So a lot of guilds would buy these on the black market pretty much, where they would pay real money for Black Lotus. And this was pretty much operated by bots, where they would spawn camp Black Lotuses, hold them back, and some would sell them on the auction house for an inflated price, and then sell that gold through RMT, but many of them would hold the Black Lotus, and sell those Black Lotus directly to the top guilds through, once again, RMT. And the reason I bring this up is that one of the main things that I get in the comment sections when it comes to botting is that raiders say they're actually happy with botters because they keep the price of materials required for raiding on the low end, while for classic WoW it is literally the opposite. Prices of Black Lotus are being pumped by botters because once again they hold them back, because there's already a scarce supply. So by making that supply even smaller, the price goes through the roof, and they make even more real money as well. Now for Classic Fresh, we have a couple of changes that might change this, and this is the fact that they are increasing the spawn rate and the amount of herbalism nodes and mining nodes available in the open world, meaning that in theory, there will be more Black Lotuses available, and I don't know by how much they are increasing it, but they are increasing it, so it should be a lot more available this time around. That being said, if they are still using the set spawn locations for Black Lotus, then bots are still just going to spawn camp them, and when it comes to spawn camping Black Lotus, the only way you will beat a bot for spawn camping is by doing the same thing. So you will have to stand at a specific location for Black Lotus, and you will have to pick it the second it becomes available, and you can only camp one place, while a bot can have, for example, 50 copies of World of Warcraft running in the background, and they can camp 50 locations at the same time, while you, a regular player, can only camp one place. So if they are using these set spawn locations for Black Lotus, this problem is still going to be the exact same problem, so they have to go with the dynamic respawn and dynamic spawn rates or spawn places for Black Lotus, making it dynamic respawn and also a random spawn place for Black Lotus to fix that for Classic WoW. Now that's just the tip of the iceberg though. We had several other bots as well, botting in the open world, fishing for gold, botting through fishing, leveling bots that were leveling from level 1 to 60, and then selling their account to sell a level 60 account, and pretty much there were so many things happening in the background, and if botting isn't fixed, it's all just gonna happen all over again. So why am I making this video? Well, this is pretty much my way of telling Blizzard that I don't want botting in Classic WoW, and it's also my way of asking you guys to leave a like on the video if you also don't want botting, but also let me know in the comments down below if you think Blizzard will be more actively handling bots this time around, and if they will have active game masters in the game to take care of their game. Pretty much, will botting be the same as it was in Classic WoW, or will it be a better scenario this time around? Personally, I want to be a realist, but I also want to remain optimistic when it comes to this topic. But then again, whenever Blizzard don't talk about things, it makes me think they are just trying to sweep it under the rug and just forget about it, and in that case it's all just going to happen the exact same way. All over again, we're going to have the exact same things happening this time around as well. We will have so many different botting operations, it's going to be an absolute shit show. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more Classic Fresh content. I have a lot of guides planned, so hopefully you will enjoy those. That is pretty much it though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.